Hello friends, this is Hedda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to reply to this beautiful letter that I got from my pen pal Sasha in Germany. I'm going for a summery theme for this pen pal letter. I'm going to use a craft envelope and I'm mostly going to be using the Walking on Sunshine collection from Paper Monogatari because I really love that collection and the otters are just really cute. So I wanted to create a pen pal letter with this theme. So as you can see, I have a lot of different papers like scrapbooking papers, washi papers, and stickers to choose from. So it was really fun to put together this pen pal letter, and especially considering that I haven't really done a video like this since I think January. It's been a really long time since I made a pen pal letter, and I'm really excited to get back into the groove. It's been a bit hard to keep up with pen pal letters this spring and summer because of all of the different locations I've been in and everything. So I'm looking forward to my slow pen pal fall. I know many of you guys have been missing the pen pal videos as well, so I'm definitely going to be making more of those this fall. But this first one is for Sasha, like I mentioned, and the colors here are yellow and blue and green, and I have made a letter for Sasha before that was yellow and blue themed, so I hope that it's not too repetitive. The theme is completely different this time from the previous blue and yellow themed letter though, so I think it will be okay. As usual, I am starting with the envelope, so I did pick out a few of these frames from Hedda letterpress, and these are actually stickers, so they're really convenient to use. I picked out a few that I liked in blue. It's the perfect blue color for this theme, and I used my scissors to kind of cut around the edges because I didn't want too much of the white border because the envelope that I'm using is quite small, so definitely don't want it all to be label. I have this kind of golden recipe for pen pal letters that I like to use, and that is to have a frame for the address and then room to write the first name of the recipient above that like frame with the address, and then use one large sticker as kind of the main focus of the envelope, and then decorate with washi tape and washi paper and other stickers behind and around these main elements. I feel like this works really great for me, and I just keep doing that over and over again with different themes, and you'd think that it would feel repetitive, but it doesn't really, and I hope that it doesn't look repetitive either, but you know, that's just kind of how I like making my pen pal letters. You have limited space on an envelope, so you gotta make sure that you can fit everything that you need to fit. It's raining really heavily outside right now, and I'm wondering if the microphone will pick it up and you can hear it in the background. There's nothing like some gingham patterns during the summer, so I picked the blue gingham washi paper to cover a lot of the background and the top half of the envelope, and then I used washi tapes behind everything because the washi tape doesn't show up perfectly on craft paper because it is a little bit see-through. It's proper washi tape, not plastic. So yeah, I'm just layering lots and lots of tape and papers, and I love this layered look. Now what I did with this envelope that I do sometimes, I really like the look of it, is to create a border, this time with a white gel pen because of the envelope being craft and most of the washi tapes and stickers being towards the lighter side, so I didn't feel like using a black pen would be a good idea for this letter. I actually got the idea for this border from Koi Graphic on Instagram. Jenny is really talented and so creative, and whenever she makes pen pal letters she has this border, and yeah, I definitely stole that idea from her. Now that I have kind of placed my base decorations, I add a few more stickers on top of everything. This is a lemon sticker, and because of the border I wanted to keep kind of the outside of the border clean, so I'm using my X-Acto knife to cut off parts of the sticker, and if you use a sharp blade, a new blade, and you go over with a really light hand, you won't cut through the envelope. It's really easy with these washi type stickers because they are really thin and they are paper. So you just need to make a really light-handed cut and they'll come right off. In the past, I have usually hand lettered my pen pal's name on the envelope, but this time I decided to use my own alphabet stickers. These are available in my shop, ikigaipapir.com, in a few different colors now. I used the yellow ones because of the lemons. It's just this nice accent color to all of the blue and white and beige. And then I added a few more stickers wherever I could fit them really. I went for more like floral stickers for these extra decorations. And I'm not sure what kind of flower these are, but they kind of look like apple blossoms or some kind of fruit blossom. And because they're not too bright in color, I think that they don't take too much attention, which is nice. Then I went back in with my white gel pen and I created some sparkles here and there to kind of fill some of that empty space. And now that the front of the envelope is pretty much done, we can move on to the back of the envelope. This is where I write my return address. Putting it on the back frees up a lot more space on the front, and it is also the standard here in Norway to put the return address on the back of the envelope. This envelope is from a really nice design store here in Oslo called Norway Designs. So it doesn't have any like self-adhesive on the flap. It's the kind that you have to wet or moisten or whatever to close it or to like seal it. It's not my favorite, but these envelopes are really nice and I do really like buying from Norway Designs. And it does have that iconic flap instead of the flat flap envelopes that I use for my shop, for example. I don't want too much decorations on the back here. I just want this little frame where I'll write my return address, a little bit of washi tape, a little bit of washi paper, a sticker, and of course a little border with the white gel pen again, just so that it looks cohesive and that it fits the front of the envelope. It's just something a little bit extra, and I really enjoy decorating the back of the envelopes as well as the front. So here is the envelope. It's all done. All it's missing is the stamps, but I can't put on the stamps until I know exactly how much the letter is going to weigh. So here I'm going to make a little washi tape sample. There are 4 washi tapes in the Walking on Sunshine collection box from Paper Monogatari. So since I could fit all 4 of them onto one of these gift tags, I decided to just go for it. I don't think that Sasha has any stationery from this collection, so I hope that she can use these washi tapes. Sometimes people ask how much washi tape to put on a card, and to be honest, I don't think that there is a rule. I usually count to like 20 or 30 when I go like around, and I just call it good at that. If it gets too thick or if you kind of put the washi tape on too tight, the card can kind of bend a little bit, and I don't want that to happen, so I don't put on too much so that it will still be relatively flat. But of course I want to put on enough that she can actually use it for more than just like one little strip of washi tape, if that makes sense. I like how different these washi tapes are because there's a lot of different patterns and different shades of blue and yellow, and I think that they're really cute and they kind of remind me of Greece. One thing that I didn't do for this letter, but something that I think looks really cute, is to tie a little ribbon through the hole in the top of the gift tag. I think that that's a nice added touch. I didn't have any when I was making this, so kind of just left it like it is. Here's my letter that I wrote for Sasha off camera because it is very personal. I used an extra sheet of paper to hold the letter and I just kind of folded it in 3. I'm kind of creating a type of envelope around the letter, I guess, and I'm decorating it a little bit with some washi tape again, some stickers, just kind of making it fit the envelope. I don't always do it this way, like decorate the outside of the letter. I sometimes just, fold the letter paper in half, or however many times it takes to fit in the envelope. But this time I wanted to decorate it a little bit extra because I wanted to use some of my wax seal equipment and kind of make opening the letter its own experience in a way. So I got out this wax seal stamp from Archer and Olive. I don't know if they sell it anymore. It came out, I think 2 years ago maybe. It's a stack of books with some plants on top of it, and I quite like it. So here I'm just lighting my little candle, and I have this little stand or like holder for the spoon, and then I melted some wax beads. I used a combination of blue and this pearlescent white because I wanted to have a little bit of color variation to make it look a little bit more exciting. And then here I'm just pouring it directly onto the letter, just crossing my fingers that everything will work out because there's no way back at this point. And then I'm using the wax seal stamp. I left it on until the wax seal cooled down. And then, yeah, this is what it looks like. The white is slightly see-through, which I didn't realize it would be, but I think that it looks quite nice. It's not perfectly round because the surface it's on isn't perfectly flat. To be honest, I actually prefer this more organic look, and I think that it looks really cool. And I hope that Sasha enjoyed opening it, because by the time this video goes up, she's already received this letter. But we're not done yet. I used this envelope stencil that I got in Japan to create a little envelope from this old book page. I love this stencil so much, and I can't believe I haven't sought out a stencil like this before, because this made it so easy to just cut out any paper really and make envelopes out of it. And I've been using it a lot since I came back from Japan. And it has 2 sizes only, and they're kind of this like tall, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a vertical envelope instead of a horizontal one. Of course, it's too small to send actual letters in, but it's the perfect size for little extras that I want to put in pen pal letters. So all you gotta do is to just use a pencil to outline the envelope, and then you cut, and then you fold and glue. And I used the glue stick for this, my regular glue stick, that's GLOO. It's my favorite glue stick. I love it so much. So yeah, I made making this envelope super easy, and I'll probably be using these little envelopes in every pen pal letter from now on. Although I think that the old book paper is really nice, I wanted to decorate it a little bit and have a little bit of writing on it to kind of give an indication of what is in there. I ended up actually only writing "for you" on it using some letter stickers. So it doesn't really indicate what's in there, but it does indicate that it is a little gift. So very simple decoration, just 1 strip of washi tape, 1 piece of washi paper, and then of course the letters. And I also put an otter sticker on there because the otters are just so cute. And this little envelope I will fill with smaller goodies, so smaller stickers, smaller ephemera. I don't have links and shop names for everything that you see in this video, but for the ones that I do have, I will put it all in the description box. So if you have any questions regarding any of the products that you see in this video, go ahead and open the description box, because it will have links, or at least the name of the creator or the store, and then you can look it up yourself in your own country or online or whatever. And in the description box I also have a lot of useful links, so links to all of my social media, my Patreon, my shop, all of that, and some like affiliate codes, like discount codes for stationery shops that you might want to check out. I have my PO box address in there because it is open for anyone to send a letter to if they want to. I'm not able to reply to everyone, but I do read every single letter that comes through, and sometimes I open them on camera. Here you can see that I'm just stuffing all of these little stickers into this envelope. I couldn't fit all of them because some of the flower stickers were just slightly too tall, so I just left them out instead because I didn't want to have loose stickers in the envelope. But overall I could fit most of them, and I hope that Sasha gets to use them. I put in some girl stickers too, because can't have a pen pal letter without a girl sticker, of course. When putting together little goodies for pen pal letters, I tried to stay within the color scheme, not necessarily the theme, but at least the color scheme, so that it will feel like it fits the whole theme of the letter. And then once I had stuffed this as full as I felt like it could be, I used a little piece of washi tape to close it. That way it's really easy to open and close again, and you don't have to like rip it open. I also wanted to create a second envelope, this time using the smaller envelope and the stencil, and I used a piece of washi paper from Paper Monogatari for this. And I guess my best tip when using stencils that you're then gonna like cut out is to draw the pencil lines on the back of the paper so that it's not visible on the nice side of the paper. So that's what I did here. And I also put the stencil as far into the corner as I could so that I wouldn't have to like throw away a bunch of scraps afterwards. So here you have it, the little envelope. It's pretty tiny, but it's the perfect size for what I'm gonna put in there. So I'm just folding the sides down and gluing again with my glue stick. You could also use like double-sided glue tape probably, but I don't have any of that right now. I only have glue sticks, so yeah. And then I decorated it a little bit, not too much, but a strip of washi tape and a sticker, and that's pretty much all I could fit on there because it is a really small envelope, as you can see when compared to my hands. But like I said, it was the perfect size for what I wanted to put in there because recently I have been really into wax seals and I wanted to create some wax seals for Sasha. So that's what I'm doing here, melting some wax beads, and then this is the same wax seal stamp that I used to seal the letter. So I wanted to gift her one that was similar to that one. Although this one turned out a lot nicer and rounder than the one I put on the letter, obviously, because the surface that I stamped it on was a lot smoother. I made her 3 different wax seals with different stamps and different colors to create a little bit of variation. So this next one is like green and gold, and the colors are just really pretty, and you can see that they kind of glitter in the sun, and I really like that. So this stamp has like a floral pattern, which I thought would fit the like florals in the theme. And then the last one is a gold and brown one, and for this third one I used a wax seal stamp that has daisies on it. Could also look like sunflowers, I suppose, depends on how you look at it. And I think that all 3 of them turned out really cute. And this is the first time that I have made wax seals for a pen pal. So yeah, I really enjoyed the process. It's a test in patience to create wax seals because you have to wait for the beads to melt. You have to wait for the wax to cool down. There's just a lot of waiting involved. And for Sasha to use them, I put these double-sided stickers on the back of each wax seal so that when she wants to use it, she doesn't have to like reheat it or anything. She just has to peel off the backing paper of the sticker, and then she can just stick it on wherever she wants to use it. Personally, I love receiving wax seals in pen pal letters, so I hope that Sasha likes them too. And I know that she uses wax seals sometimes in her pen pal letters to me, so it's definitely something that she enjoys. I just sealed the little envelope with another piece of washi tape, and then the final thing that I am making for this pen pal letter is a little additional envelope, but this time it's bigger. I'm reusing this glassine bag that I got some stickers in from my friend Laura from Oslo. And this glassine bag is actually the perfect size for my own sticker sheets for my little shop. and I wanted to gift Sasha some stickers from my shop, so I'm just decorating it with some washi tape and stickers and a label and a girl sticker here. This is one of the sunflower girls from the Patreon exclusive sticker sheet for July. You can find it in the secret shop if you are a patron. I just wanted to decorate this envelope nicely, and I'm not writing anything on it, and I hope that Sasha can reuse it to send something to another pen pal or reuse it for something else, because we love reusing stationery and packaging here on my channel. I put together a selection of stickers from my shop. It turned into quite many sticker sheets in the end, but there's just a few stickers that I think that she will like. I know that I gifted her some sunflower stickers last year, so I'm just kind of supplying her with a little bit more. Oftentimes when I make a pen pal letter, I make a folder or pockets or something to hold everything together in one piece, but this time I went for several smaller envelopes. So when I fit them into the envelope, I just tried to like stack them nicely so that they wouldn't slide around too much or make the envelope too thick. I think that this theme is really cute, and if you watch this video all the way to the end, make sure to put an otter emoji in your comment. I don't know about Android phones, but I know that iPhones have an otter emoji. I'm really sorry that there hasn't been much pen pal content from me this year, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I hope to make a lot more pen pal videos this fall and through the winter, because I do really like making pen pal letters. It is very different from making spreads in my journal, and it's like a nice creative break from other creative stuff that I do. And of course, writing letters to my friends is a really fun way to communicate. I still get people applying for the pen pal search that I posted ages ago on my Instagram, where you can find pen pals in the comments. So I'm not searching for pen pals in that post, but it's for other people to find pen pals in the comments. So I know that there are always people looking for new pen pals, and if you are as well, then I encourage you to look for that post on my Instagram page. I can also put a link to that in the description box. And speaking of the description box, it will have a link to my Patreon. If you didn't know, I have a Patreon. It's very active. There's lots of digital downloadable stickers and journaling kits, newsletters, discount codes, all of that. And I have this goal that we reach 400 patrons before my birthday, which is September 6th. That would be really cool. So if you want to be a part of that, then definitely check out my Patreon. I have tiers ranging from like €3 to 24 euros, I think it is now. So there is something for everyone. I chat with my patrons almost every day on our Discord server, and it's a really great place. So thank you to everyone who is supporting me on Patreon already. You guys are the best. And now I have packed up this letter, and it got quite chunky, but not too chunky. So all that's left to do is to put on the stamps and also, of course, seal it with a wax seal. So what I did first was I wet the edges where the adhesive is, and then I closed the envelope, and then I did use some washi tape just in case that seal wouldn't hold. And then I melted some blue and white wax beads. I haven't really figured out how to make like a nice swirl of colors on the wax seal, but I think that it turned out pretty cute anyway. And then I used the same wax seal stamp that I used for the green one that I gifted Sasha. And just this little detail, I think that it made a big difference for the letter. I put some stamps on, and then I sent it off to Germany to Sasha. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this pen pal letter. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, all that's left to say is that I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!